Why do I have to read this week's story to the book club? Hey, be grateful you're not in jail right now. You're getting off pretty easy. Literally, what did I do? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you blew up the local library. Oh yeah, that was a good day. Good for you, maybe. We were accused of being your accomplices. Wait, then why didn't you guys advocate for yourselves that you weren't?
You insisted to the cops that I designed the bombs.
Oh yeah, that was fun too. Look, you were at the center of all of this, so you have to read today's book to the book club.
Oh boy, I love reading.
Alright nerds, let's see what we have to read today.
Oh boy, I picked this one from my bedtime story shelf.
Sir Handel, the Great Knight.
What is this, some toddler's fairy tale? It came from Percy's bedtime story shelf. What did you expect? James, can you stop yapping and get reading? I'm not reading this!
Well, fine, then I will. I have a knack for storytelling anyway.
Oh joy.
This better not
Woohoo!
suck.
Alright, once upon a time,
There was a young engine named Handel. His job was to carry the post around his town. He was the only one who could ever do this job, so he often called himself Sir Handel, the Great Post Boy.
one day he was making one of his usual stops to Victoria's workshop.
Ah, Victoria, I've got today's paper.
Oh yes, thank you, Handel. Now, let's see what today's news is. Oh no. George the Dragon strikes again.
Oh no, you don't mean that George, right?
Yes, that's George. Oh, that guy. He laid concrete over a third of my farm. Oh, that guy. He messed up half the repairs I made to the King's Castle wall.
He's been terrorizing the town of Scarloia for far too long now. We need a savior. Somebody who can stop him.
A savior, you say?
Well, how about you tell me about this George the Dragon? Oh my, is Sir Handel the Great Postboy gonna try and stop the dragon?
One who delivers mail shall never fail, ha-ha!
That's my motto! Well, Handel, this George the Dragon lives far away from the town, but he still causes a lot of trouble for us. Every once in a while, he'll fly in and terrorize us. Once, a long time ago, he threatened to tear down my workshop. I had to give away a lot of my gold to him. And even my own assistant, Kevin, although that wasn't much of a loss.
Sorry, boss. Just to slip the hook. Boss. Just to slip the hook. Slip
His voice,
the hook, boss.
it still haunts me. Well, I shall find this George the Dragon and save the town. Oh, a savior, you say? Oh my, is that King Scarloey?
We haven't had somebody brave enough to go against George the Dragon since the old warrior.
Although he failed miserably and now hides inside of his cave.
Well, you don't need him. Fear not. Sir Handel is here.
You know you can't just knight yourself, right? Well, don't think too soon. Tell you what, Handel, if you can defeat George the Dragon and send him away permanently, I will give you proper knighthood. You will really be Sir Handel.
Yes, yes, yes! Ow. I will let none of you down. Oh, I need to tell Frederick about this. Ah, Frederick.
Oh, hello, Handel.
You won't believe this, Frederick, my dear lad. The King Scarloey has requested me to go up against George the Dragon.
Oh, George the Dragon. Well, that didn't go over too well for the old warrior.
I've heard about this old warrior. What was he like?
Oh, he was full of enthusiasm, a lot like you. I was actually a close friend of his. He fought off many threats in the time that I've been living in Scarloia. But the day he faced against George the Dragon, that was it. He just couldn't do it. He ran off to a cave for shelter, and he's been there ever since. I'd actually recommend finding him. He might have a tip or two on what to be prepared for when going against George the Dragon.
Well, thank you for the info, Frederick. And thank you for attempting to save all of us.
I'm sure this will go over well.
Now, where to find the old warrior's cave? Oh, hello. Hi.
Do you perhaps know where the old warrior is?
No. And you shouldn't go through the entrance of this cave. I think I'll be going through the entrance of this cave here. This is one funny-looking cave here. No, you must be the old warrior.
What? How did you find me so easily?
Well...
Anyway, I need some tips on how to fight off George the Dragon.
Like you could ever do that.
Please, pretty please, tell me, with a knighted cherry on top. You're the new knight? I thought this town was trying to succeed.
Don't be afraid of what can be paved. What? That was your tip. Now leave. Go.
But just leave. Go.
Oh, this is a waste of my time.
Thanks for nothing. Guess it's off to George the Dragon's Tower.
Hold on. Handel. You can't go up to George the Dragon's castle with a piece of grass on you. Ugh. What's wrong with a little bit of grass? George hates grass. He only likes concrete.
If he saw grass on you, he'd have you paved over.
Does this George have a steamroller? Worse, he is a steamroller. I thought he was a dragon. Oh, that's just a nickname for him.
It said he has a fiery motive to pave over all the grass in the land.
Fun fact, George invented parking lots. That can't be true.
Well, it looks like you're here. You're on your own. Bye.
Honestly, I'm not sure if I want to save this town of nutcases now, but I'm already here, so I guess I'll give it a try. Here we go. Hey! Stay off my concrete. This is my turf. What are you laughing at? Oh, dear George. I can't believe everyone's afraid of you. But I still want to earn that knighthood, so I must kill you now. What?
Let's just, knock this over.
If you don't stop, I will pave you over.
You keep telling yourself that, sweetheart, puny little thing.
That's it.
Ow! Oh! What are you doing?
You'll make a great addition to my driveway.
Ah! Oh! Oh! Stop that! Oh! Oh!
I don't know if I can do it.
You can't give up. Don't be afraid. You know you can do this deep down. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? I mean, don't be afraid of what can be paved.
Time to pave over the rest of this godforsaken city.
I don't think so, George. You may be able to pave roads, but I can lie down. Track. No, my greatest weakness. Now how will I get by? Na boo-hoo, you can't go over the track. Oh, stupid railway engines. One day, I'll have the strength to pave over those rails, and I will be back.
I don't think so.
And Sir Handel was right. George did never come back. So now Sir Handel could enjoy being officially knighted, and the town of Scarloia was safe.
And I'm relevant again!
The end. Thomas, I mean this in no joking manner. That is the worst, and I mean the worst story I've ever heard. Hey, I didn't write this. I was just reading the story. And I actually kind of agree. Who wrote this? That would be me. I wanted to honor my great uncle's story in a compelling way. Yeah, compelling me to sleep. Hey, don't disrespect the story of my great. Honestly, I would rather hear the story about how James blew up the local library last week. Oh. Actually, yeah, that does sound pretty interesting. Well, it all started when Percy ordered me some new bombs from Rhode Island. Well, at least I know that's fiction. We all know Rhode Island isn't a real place.